Mary had a little lamb.
From the classiest radio station on the air, this is...
Welcome to the Black Rabbit's Curse, where every shadow hides a sinister verse. Hear the airs thick with dread and tales of terror twist in your head. Into the dark unknown, where fear takes root and chills the bone. Beware, dear traveler, for once you're here, the curse may linger year after year. Queen Amina, the walls that hungered. A black horror story inspired by the legendary Queen of Zazzau, a Black Rabbit's Curse original. Northern Nigeria, present day. Archaeologists arrive at the ruins of one of Queen Amina's ancient fortifications. The locals refused to help. Every elder gave the same warning. Don't dig after sunset. The lead archaeologist laughed. History couldn't hurt anyone, could it? That evening, workers uncovered a massive stone door buried beneath centuries of earth. No hinges, no handle, only thousands of handprints burned into the black stone. Every print the size of a human hand, except one enormous handprint, nearly twice as large. Then, without anyone touching it, the door slowly opened. A freezing wind escaped. It smelled of wet iron, fresh blood, and something impossibly old. From somewhere beneath the earth, war drums echoed. Boom, boom, boom. One elderly vigilant fell to his knees. Tears streamed down his face. He whispered only 4 words. They have found her prison. 16th century. Princess Amina rode into battle. Thousands of cavalry thundered behind her. Enemy kingdoms collapsed before her armies. Every victory strengthened Zazzau. Every conquest built another wall. But something strange followed every battle. Whenever soldiers buried the dead, the graves were empty by sunrise. Not robbed, empty. No bones, no bodies. Only enormous footprints leading towards the newest wall. Her warriors became afraid. At night, they heard people scratching from inside the stone. Not outside, inside. One soldier placed his ear against the wall. He screamed because hundreds of voices whispered together, "Let us out!" The next morning, soldiers had disappeared. His spear was sticking halfway out of a solid rock, as if someone inside the wall had grabbed it. Amina demanded answers. The oldest spiritual keeper led her beneath the oldest fortress, miles underground. They reached a cavern larger than any palace. The walls pulsed like living flesh. In the center stood a woman, wrapped completely in black clothes. She had no visible face, only darkness beneath the veil. Around her feet, thousands of chains moved like snakes. The woman spoke. "I existed before kingdoms. I existed before names. I built armies. I'll tell drew a sword. The woman laughed. The sound wasn't human. It was thousands of voices layered together.
You think your walls protect your people? They feed me. Every fortress, every city wall, every prison, every barrier built by mankind was secretly connected beneath the earth. One endless maze, one living body, and something inside it was awake. The chain suddenly wrapped around Amina's soldiers. Bones cracked, armor folded inward. Not a single scream escaped because their mouths had sealed shut, as if invisible hands stitched them closed. The entity revealed the truth. Every kingdom that built walls eventually vanished, not from war, from inside. The walls consumed them. At night, entire families disappeared while sleeping. Beds remained warm, doors stayed locked, but behind the walls, a faint knocking continued. Knock, knock, knock. Builders who repair Anima's fortifications began changing. They smiled too long, never blinked, refused to leave the walls. Eventually, they walked directly into the stone without slowing. Their bodies melted inside. Days later, new faces appeared beneath the rock. Eyes open, still alive, watching, listening, waiting. The walls weren't made of stone. They were made of people. Thousands, layer upon layer, still breathing, still trapped, still cautious. Amina gathered every warrior she had. If the walls were alive, they will destroy them all. The armies marched underground. The deeper they traveled, the older the architecture became. Soon, no human craftsmanship remained. Only impossible corridors. Veins pulsed through black stone. The floor breathed. The ceiling blinked. Something enormous moved beyond the walls. Every footstep made the mountain answer. Boom, boom, boom. Then the walls split open. Millions of skeletal hands reached outward. Children, warriors, kings, queens, slaves, conquerors. Every civilization swallowed by history reached towards Amina, begging not to be rescued, to be killed, because death had abandoned this place. The queen charged anyway. Her sword burst into a brilliant golden light. One strike, two, then hundreds. The mountain screamed. Cracks raced across the underground kingdom. The black-veiled woman screeched,
You can't not kill me! I am every wall that man has ever built.
The cavern collapsed. Darkness swallowed everything. Silence. History recorded that Queen Amina died after that final campaign. But history lied. She never died. She volunteered. The survivors returned carrying one final wall,
built from stone, built from her. Queen Amina allowed herself to become the living imprisoning the entity forever. Every fortress afterward was secretly connected to her spirit. She became the guardian, listening, holding, enduring, alone for centuries until today. The archaeologists finished opening the buried chamber. Inside, they found Queen Amina still standing, armor untouched, sword gleaming, eyes closed. She looked as though she had been waiting minutes. One worker reached toward her shoulder, her eyes open, solid black. She whispered, "So many walls, so much hatred. I can't hold them anymore." Then every wall on earth trembled. Prisons, schools, hospitals, homes, castles, apartments, every brick, every block, every foundation began quietly breathing. Satellites captured something impossible. Viewed from space, the Great Wall of China, ancient castles, city walls, neighborhood fences, prisons, even the walls inside ordinary homes were connected, not physically, spiritually. Together they formed one colossal symbol across the entire planet. Not a defense, a lock, keeping something beneath humanity asleep. Queen Amina had never been building an empire. She had been repairing the prison. The archaeologists hadn't discovered her tomb. They had unlocked the final door. 3 nights later, across the world, people began waking to the sound of gentle knocking coming from inside their bedroom walls. Knock, knock, knock. Then a calm woman's voice whispered through the plaster. "I held it for 500 years. Now it's your turn." Sit here, heart still racing, eyes wide open. Remember, the terror doesn't end when the video does. You may try to forget, but the shadows have a way of following. The whispers grow louder each night, don't they? So go ahead, close your eyes, if you dare. But know this, you're not alone. Not anymore. But the Black Rabbit's curse has seen you, and it's waiting. So what happens when the lights go out? If you want to find out, make sure you come back. But next time, will you be ready? Sleep well. Or don't.